Here are the flags of the 7 countries on the mainland of Central America. Can you identify any of these flags? This may help. We have Guatemala, Panama, El Salvador, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, and Belize. Our essential questions today are: what type of governments can be found in Central America? What are some significant historical events in the region? And what is unique about the culture in this region? By the end of the lesson, you should be able to discuss the history and culture of the region. As a warm-up, I'd like you to pause this video and take a look at the political geography of Central America and the islands in the Caribbean Sea. Reviewing where the countries are located will help you understand the history. When we study the geography of a location, we always look at the history. The history of both Central America and the Caribbean islands includes ancient civilizations and European colonization, followed by independence. We've seen this pattern in Mexico, the United States, and Canada. Many citizens of African descent migrated to Central America to work on the plantations. There are banana plantations, coffee bean. We'll look at the farming when we talk about the economy of the region in another lesson. Some of the Caribbean islands are still territories of the United States, Britain, France, and the Netherlands. Let's look at the government. Most of the countries in Central America have experienced political turmoil and unrest over the past 100 years. Today, despite the unrest, most of these nations have democratic governments. Cuba is a communist government, and Puerto Rico is a U.S. Commonwealth territory. We'll take a closer look at Cuba and Puerto Rico in future lessons. Much of the political unrest was due to economic inequality between the wealthy landowners and the poor farm workers. Most of the large plantations are owned by the wealthy families, and the farm workers struggle to make a living working the land. When we study geography, we look at the culture of a region. We look at the languages and the religion. The languages in Central America are Spanish, with some English and native Indian languages spoken. The Caribbean islands are also Spanish, with some English, French, and African European mixtures. Most of the population in Central America is Roman Catholic due to the European influences of the settlers. Others practice a blend of Catholicism and African traditional religions. Let's practice our graph reading skills by looking at this pie chart. It shows the distribution of Caribbean territories according to their official language. There's English, French, Spanish, and Dutch. The next few slides will take us on a visual tour of the culture of the Central American region. We'll get a feel for the music, the colorful art, the people, and the farm workers. Let's do a quick check of what we've learned. Which area of Central America is a U.S. territory? Cuba, all Caribbean islands, Puerto Rico. If you said Puerto Rico, you'd be correct. It is a territory of the United States. We'll learn more about Puerto Rico in another video lesson. Let's review our objectives. You should be able to discuss the history and culture of the region. If not, go back and watch the video lesson again. In our next lesson, we'll continue our study of Central America and look at the economy.